Hello everyone, in this video let us take a look at a new app called Canned Issues. So today let us take a look at this app called Canned Issues, and this app is actually a free app, so I thought why not install it quickly and take a look at the features. So when I look at the marketplace listing, it says that you can create templates. So there is a template editor. You can also uh, create these templates, I believe, somewhere in the admin section, and then of course you can use it in a project. I made a similar video uh, on an app that was doing something similar, but I forgot the name of the video, the app actually. But this is of course a free app, so why not try it out? So if I go to my Jira instance, I have already installed it, and after installing the app, it says manage. So there is a link here that I can probably, a button that I can click to create different templates. And if I want to maybe create a new template somewhere in the admin section, I can definitely do that. But when I clicked on the button, I am taken back to the same screen. So on the left hand side, there is actually a link called administration. If I click on it, I believe that is the place where I can now create a template. Now if I click on the create template, I can hopefully create a new template for my projects based on issue types, hopefully. So let us see. So um, this, let us say if I want to create a template for story template. So this is my story title. Do this, do that, done. So I'm creating a template, and who is allowed to edit this template? Jira administrators. Who is allowed to view this template? Jira administrators. And if I click on save button, I'm not sure how to use it, but let us go to the project. Maybe, so I was hoping to basically map it to a project and an issue type, but maybe there's a way to do it. I don't know. So if I click on the create button on top, can I do something here? Can I use a template? So I'm trying to find my template. So I'm not sure how to use it. Maybe I missed something. So there is no option here if I'm trying to use that particular template. So let us go back to the, maybe there is something in the project. So if I, let us say if I click on one of the project here, and if I try to go to the project settings, maybe I can find something. So there is nothing here. If I look at the sidebar, if I go to the project settings, hopefully I have something that I can use, and I can then apply it to my project. So when I take a look at my project settings, I am trying to find something like a template. So on the left hand side, I have the standard options that comes with my project. Maybe if I take a look at my screens, I don't think so, but there is no harm in looking. So I'm trying to find out how do I use it in my project. Maybe if I take a look at my screen, I'm just trying random things. Not really too much random, but things that make sense. So I don't have any option here. So let us go back to the settings of that app called Canned Issues. So if I go to the manage apps again, and if I take a look at Canned Issues, I don't have any button or link here. Let me also open the documentation. We should always read the documentation. Maybe I can find something. So if I click on the edit button again, and I'll probably try to include more users. Maybe it is the permission issue, because when you're working on your Jira projects, you need to have permissions, of course. So if I click on the create button now, maybe I can use it now. So I still don't see any option here. Oh yes, I do see an option here called template, and it says story template. And the moment I select it, I don't really see anything happening. So there is no description. And of course, I didn't really use. Maybe it's a different project that we need to try. So I'm trying to use a different project, but now I don't see that option at all. So I'm not sure how it works. Maybe I need to add it as a field, because it was appearing as a field in that particular project. So let us see how it works. So if I look at the documentation, it says that you need to, so you basically need to have the edit and view permission, which is fine. So using a canned issue template. So on creating a new issue, you will notice a field called template. Okay, so that makes sense, but that is fine. But how do I add that particular field? Do I need to go to the field? So if I click on the create button again, and I do see this option here now, story template, and if I click on this, nothing really happens. Maybe it's in the text mode. No. So now I understand how it works, but it is not working. So if we select a different project here, and if I probably click on create button, so now we see this new template. If I click on story template, so nothing is happening. So I think bit of a work is required on this free app. So if I look at one of the issue here, and if I click on edit button, can I use the template again? I guess not, but let us do it again. So I don't see any option here to. So I think it works only when you create an issue. That makes sense, but it is not working for me. So let us try it again. Story template. So I was hoping to see this description field filled up with my my template that I designed earlier. So if I go to the canned issues administration, if I click on the edit link here, and I don't see any body right now. Okay, let us do it again. This is my story. Maybe I did something wrong. Do this, do that. Okay, and let us save it again. So we do have some template, and if I take a look at the body, I do have a template. If I click on edit again, the template is gone. Okay, if I cancel it, I can see it. Okay, I think I think it is acting weirdly, but I understand the idea. So if I click on the story template now, so now it works. So yes, it works, and I guess I did something wrong initially, but it is working right now. So this is a new task, and I do have my template. Do this and this and this. So I filled the information using a template, and it is always good to have template. You can also do it using JavaScript, but JavaScript solution is not really ideal. And I believe I also talked about one app that has, I believe, the option an option to basically associate templates to different projects based on different issue types. I forgot the name of that particular app, but I'm sure it is there in my playlist. So overall, I think this app is, I mean, of course, it's a free app and it works. That is a good thing. But I believe if you want to do it on a project specific basis, then maybe this is not the app for you. But overall, I think if you want to have like a global template across different, I mean, the good thing is that you can create multiple templates that you can use across your Jira instance. So I hope you found this video useful and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.